Hey everybody, I'm Josh Fails and welcome to City Skylines 2. Now we're going to be starting a sort of mini series or see how it goes about sort of how to start a brand new city. And yeah, I mean I've got a fair few hours in the game now, and yeah, I guess this series is for anyone that is sort of struggling to sort of get their city off the ground. Struggling to sort of, make money, make the city profitable, and that sort of thing. And it's going to be mainly vanilla, sort of vanilla plus. So in terms of the mods, there's none that actually like change the gameplay too much. Just sort of my essentials that I love to run, just to sort of quality of life, and just to sort of improve the fun and sanity. Just so a little bit. So we're running the anarchy, traffic mod, smooth it. Traffic tools essential. That's a more recent one. So we could do like custom traffic lights if we want to. I've got a sort of trains model mod. This is the only like model mod I've actually or asset mod that we will be using in this series because I absolutely love the look of these trains, which we will get a chance to look at in a future episode. The map that we are going to be using is Forster, which I believe is a region in Australia, with the temperate map theme as well. Yeah, mainly just like visual stuff, sort of early mods that you would use. Sort of starting out with City Skylines, start a new city. We are going to go with the normal difficulty. City name, we're going to go with a very basic city name, and we're going to go with Dashberg. Oh, Dashberg. Okay, so we have just loaded into the map now. As you can see, we have got the temperate map theme enabled, which I'll have a quick... We'll go quickly through the themes, just so you guys can see the difference. So this is default. I really do not like the grass texture on default. Very just weird. I find. Then there's the Valkyria, I don't know how to pronounce that. The map theme, which gets a little bit more sort of rocky look, and yeah, it doesn't look too bad, but my favourite so far is the temperate map theme, which sort of just smooths out the grass a little bit, and I find really amazing. So yeah, this is our start tile then, with the custom maps and stuff. The makers of those maps can like select their own like tile shapes and stuff, which is really fun. I actually really enjoy this so far, and it actually looks like we have two start tiles. So one is sort of very flat, very boring, with a nice little beach front there, and the highway going through. Just because I believe over here, if we have a look at our info panel here, yep, select natural resources, we can see that there's a lot of fertile land around this area, which I want to make use of, because getting like the farms in is a really great way of starting your city, and again some sort of early cash flow in. Let's actually pause the game as well, just so we don't end up spending any money. Yeah, around here you can sort of see more farm area, more farmland, so maybe in the future we could do like a big sort of farming town here. A little bit of ore, and what I like to do is I like to use these small roundabouts for like the main connection to the start city, right? So I think we're gonna pop down a roundabout right there, then grab a sort of small road. We could do like a really like sort of small and like sort of cozy town, and maybe when we start expanding, we can start like increasing the density and that sort of stuff. You can sort of see there as well. There are some hills to contend with. That should be quite a bit of fun actually. So yeah, let's draw off the road then from the roundabout. And these two get started. I have to go like quite simple, as we are going like American theme as well. We are going to do a little bit more of a gradient architecture design, but we can try, you know, spruce it up as we go. So it's not like properly copy and paste, right? So yeah, I want to build a little bit of a residential area in this sort of spot, I'm thinking. And yeah, very, very simply, let's do something like this. There we go, so get a nice sort of block here. Nice block of housing, which we can do. And we are going to need some commercial and industrial areas. Now you want to keep... so you want to segment your zones, right? So you want your residential area in sort of one area, your commercial like very close by, but a little bit separate because they do cause a little bit of noise. There's noise pollution that you need to sort of contend with. So you want to keep that in mind. And in industrial, you want to do just like somewhere else. So I'm thinking that we do our industrial area sort of around here. So it's nice and out of the way. The sound won't travel over, and then the pollution won't be a factor. Also keep in mind as well, if you go to your info panel and click on the air pollution, you'll see there's a bunch of arrows. Now this is like the wind direction. And basically, if you have your residential area here where we built, and then your industrial industry up here, the sort of air pollution will like blow down into your city and then make everyone sick. So just keep that in mind. So yeah, we will be going building our industrial area over here, and I think it'll look quite cool as well. Quite nice, maybe connect it to a ferry a lot later on as we expand. But yeah, let's continue building. I want to do maybe this area is like a sort of services area, so maybe police, fire, that sort of thing. And let's create a separate block for that. Something like this. There we go. A little mismatch block there. So yeah, this series is going to be sort of more of a chill, sort of chill series. Obviously, regular is my sort of Minecraft Battleborn SMP series. That is more sort of high energy, more sort of focused on an objective. Whereas this, you know, could be a little bit more chill. No real plan. Sort of play, make our, you know, city profitable, and just have fun with the game, really. So yeah, I think this we could do services, maybe do sort of road out like so. There we go. So we can connect up our electricity and such. Get started with our residential. Let's quickly line out an area for our industrial industry. I think as well we might as well utilize this this highway segment, right? So let's do what we did before and place down a roundabout. Oh, this is on a slight hill, but that should be fine. Grab our normal road, so draw out like so. And then, oh yeah, this is it's a very hilly area. It should be fun though. It shouldn't be too bad. Let's go something basic with our industrial industry. We'll go like 2 blocks like so. And I think for now that will be fine because we will need to place down our services. So let's start filling in our zones. So for now, we'll zone you. And then commercial, we won't need too much commercial. So let's switch over to the marquee selection tool. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll do 5. And that will be our commercial, at least to start off with. terms of industrial, go back to the fill and we'll do that. Very, very simple. Now we do need to sort out our power, and there's sort of two ways we can go about this. Is we can either import our electricity or we can sort of produce our own, right? I much prefer to produce our own, because we could also do as well, you can export your electricity and like water. So yeah, you can sort of export electricity. You can actually gain profit from your electricity, especially if you go with that sort of green power, which I really like to do. Green power is just, it's fun. So I feel like let's do the small wind turbine then to get started. And we'll do very simply our wind turbine like so. This connects automatically to the road. Because every road has, bar the highway roads, have electricity and water and sewage built into them. Let's get our water pumping station down. I don't want to block up this too much, right? Because we might want to get a boat in here at some point. So I think over here, yeah, let's build our pump like so. And then you also want a sewage outlet. Right now, in this game, the sewage outlet is sort of broken, so it won't actually output any pollution, any water pollution. So at least for right now, do not worry too much about where you place it, because these arrows here, these tell you the direction that the water is flowing. Place your sewage down away, where the water goes away from your city and such. So I think around here we'll do quite nicely. There we go. And now we need to hook all of these up. So we can grab the sewage pipe and sort of connect it to our main road structure there. And then for you, we can grab our water pipe and sort of do the same thing. We'll follow roughly the shoreline until we meet the sewage, and then we'll go side by side there. Into you, there we go, perfect. We will also need to connect up the pumping station to a road, and I really like using the gravel roads to do that. So yeah, sort of off-road, you know, not really too public. I'm going to select the continuous road now, so we can draw out and it will like continue any like curves and stuff that we build. You can see here. That's very nice. You can get some really nice sort of natural curves, and then we can put it into the corner of that road there. Whole thing looks a little bit weird, but that's fine. I like that. It actually goes up hills quite a bit. When you're looking down like this, it's quite hard to tell where the hills are, right? But yeah, that looks good. And if you have a look on our electricity sort of panel now, as you can see, these 2 points here are disconnected. And what we can do is, we haven't got it just yet, but we can unlock lighting, and then we can give the highways lighting, and that will then travel the electricity through. But because we don't have that right now, we can use this very simple electric cable. If we draw you out like so, we can connect these 2 points together. Like so, there we go. And so yeah, very sort of basic electricity pole, as you can see there. We can do as well for sort of aesthetic, is run this like all the way down your street, and you get like a really nice, let's do that actually, now that I mention it. And you sort of just get like a really nice looking street with the electric poles there, you see. Looks like I don't do this too often. I should do it more, actually. More busy, right? Right, enough yapping. Enough yapping. I do talk a fair bunch, don't I? Finally get some people into our town. Oh, you're not connected. Okay, let's quickly pause. We do need to connect up our water and sewage, which we can do actually by following... There we go. Can I not get a 90-degree angle? Oh, there we go. We're going to follow the road like so. There we go. Then we hit play again, and that should sort itself out. Speed up a little bit. There we go. Perfect. Now we have a lot of demand for commercial. I don't really like how this game handles commercial demand. Now these two commercial shops right here, right? They will easily be able to serve like this entire area. But yeah, the game requires a lot more commercial. So let's give it a little bit more commercial. I think over here would be really cool. We'll zone you. So you're immediately greeted by some shops. In the future as well, we can easily customize all of this highway. We get like proper custom intersections, interchanges, and all that sort of fun stuff, right? And here we are, we're getting our sort of first person in. I believe this is our first residence. River Carlisle, let's go. Carlisle family. These are our first ever residents inside of our city, which is pretty cool. That's quite a nice house, actually. A nice little bungalow. Really, really cool. Oh, where are you off to? Destination water pumping station. Oh, you're going to work. Oh, that's cool. They're off to work. Immediately. Here we are, then we're getting a lot of people in now. So soon we should be able to unlock our city economy. So we can see our production rate, our taxes, that sort of thing, our budget really. Which is obviously going to be very important as we expand and try to at least become profitable. We do start wanting to prepare another sort of block fill in with our residency. We can draw over you, okay. Yeah, so let's get another block in. We'll get like a short block in, I think. And then we'll do another long one. So we get like a short one like that. And then... What's double of 212? That is... Oh, 112. That's 224. 224. Oh, that's a very long block. Okay, maybe let's do 160. There we go. We'll do a 160 block. Amazing. Obviously, we don't want it all in a straight line. Speaking of which, we can actually do this. There we go. We've got a nice block on the side there. As we expand and get more tiles, we could do more sort of interesting shapes. But for now, that is good. What I like doing as well is in like the four-way intersections. I do like putting a nice little roundabout there. Nice little roundabout. So the four-way intersections are not so daunting. But now let's zone in our next. There we go, residential place. On 3 times speed as well. So when it comes to services, when you upgrade your city, you don't necessarily have to put in the services right away, especially if you can't afford it. It's only when the residents start complaining is when you should sort of think about putting in the services like police, fire, like trash, that sort of thing. Obviously, if you can afford it, then go ahead. But just keep that in mind, it will drive up the sort of weekly costs or the upkeep of your city. So if you're struggling for money and such, then yeah, just sort of keep that in mind. But for now though, we're fine. We've got a million to play with. Okay, already our demand has been... It just keeps increasing for residential. So let's just go ahead and zone in both of you there then. That should be good for now. Get a couple of 100 people in. At least commercial. Let's get a couple of commercial in again. We don't want to have too many commercial shops, otherwise they'll also start complaining that there's not enough customers. So yeah, just be careful on sort of how much commercial you put in. But yeah, good idea to sort of spread commercial out like this, so residents don't need to go too far. As you can see here already, we've put in a lot of industrial area as we upgrade our town to a tiny village. We'll get on that just shortly. So yeah, if there's not enough people to work to fill in the factories or the building, then they will start complaining. That's when you definitely need to sort of zone in, wait a little bit, because the last thing you want to do is you want to expand your town too quickly. So that's why we'll leave it on 3 tons for a little bit. But we have reached Tiny Village in our status, which means we unlock 1 sort of research point, development point. And this here is how we can get all of the fancy stuff. So, yeah, sort of bigger roads, highways, different electrical generation, healthcare, recycling, education, all that sort of stuff, right? And public transport as well. What I like to do with the first research point I get is always like to get the advanced road services, like so, which then gives us this new tab here at the end. And then this is where we could put in the traffic lights and all of the fun stuff. So retaining walls, key walls. Exactly, I use all of these like all the time. I never actually use like the no left turn or like the no straight ahead or that, because I use the lane connector tool. It's just a little bit simpler and a better sort of visual aid in using that tool. So you can see here we've unlocked like the basic healthcare, death care, and recycling or landfill. Now we don't necessarily need to put it into like right now unless people start complaining and these actually need the service, right? Beautiful area this is. It looks really nice. We're back on 3 times speed. So yeah, we've unlocked the medium roads now, which you can see is a lot of different variants for it. And yeah, we'll start using these later on in the next episode. Okay, so what we can do as well to offset our electricity cost, we can place down a small transformer station. We could do it right here actually. Just to there we go, keep it simple, it's right there. And this will allow our connection. So I'm assuming, yeah, this goes off the map, which allows us here to see the direction of travel. We're now exporting electricity. Actually, our electricity trade here. We are exporting 3.12 megawatts of the 4 megawatts that we have that we are producing, and this offsets the cost of the electricity, which I believe we go into city economy now, and then go to services. Yeah, we're actually making a profit on our electricity, and that is like it helps out a lot in getting our town profitable. As you can see here, $3 an hour profit. So yeah, we're getting there. We need the people. A really good way to save money early on is if you have a lot of water availability in this tab. As you can see, we can lower down our budget for the water and sewage, and that obviously saves us a lot of money. So we could do 50% right there, cuts us down by half, and then we go back to the water tab. You can see, yeah, the production is not even affected that much. Now someone needs an ambulance, and now this is like the perfect time to get in a small clinic. I like doing the small variants of things because it feels like really like, small town, homey kind of thing. And I think having a small clinic right here will go really well. So it's not right next to the residence, but quite close by. The ambulances here, yeah, you can see. They don't have to travel too far. There we go, perfect. And immediately we are making money. Just about. So, yeah. Oh, we need a lot of people. We need more people. That's going to be an issue. At least to start off with. Is having the population to support everything. I think for now, we can start expanding down here. Just a little bit. Get some more residential space. And if we select the normal road, I think we can do something like this. Can we go all the way? We can, perfect, there we go. I think we'll add a road in here. Let's just split off the blocks a little bit, right? And now we can fill in our residential. And now because we're now a tiny village, we have unlocked a new residential type, which is row housing. As you can see, a little bit more of a higher density. And we have unlocked a new demand here, which is, this is the medium density demand, which is the row housing essentially. There's the low density, which is the detached housing, and then medium density, which is the row housing here. We have unlocked farming as well, as well as coal mining. I don't think we're going to be doing much coal mining anytime soon, but farming we can definitely do once we get the people in. Let's also zone in some low density. We can also put in some more row housing, I think. I don't want to do it all the way down used. Let's get a couple of selection here. Just like that. And then up to you as well, I think we'll do. There you go, you see all of the people moving in now. Have a click. Yeah, 8 residents, 4 households. So I believe this is just one household, yeah. One household. So like half apartment blocks is more households, so perfect. Really good way of getting so that additional people, and as you can see here, we've sort of doubled our population already. And our industry aren't complaining too much now about the lack of workers. There we go, very good indeed. We have gone on for like 40 minutes already, and the time has absolutely flown by. So yeah, I think we're going to leave off this video here, ladies and gentlemen. This is a very good start already. Immediately profitable as well, which is fantastic. And yeah, hopefully this video has helped you guys at the start of the city. Next time we'll get some farming and obviously expand our town a little bit more, and sort of unlock more of the services and see how we can use that, eh? But yeah, thank you guys for being here. I do appreciate it a lot. Consider subscribing if you're new. Leaving a comment, seeing if this has helped you. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Take care, everyone. Goodbye.